Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
My name is Alif.
My name is Moses.
My name is Seph.
My name is Mourice.
We are the Insurance Complaint Station.
Station.
Welcome back to the year 2026. This is
yeah,
our
2026.
first live show in the year 2026.
Yup.
So to start things off, how do you feel 3 months in?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Actually, not bad.
Not bad actually, I kind of like it.
Why you copy paste the answer? Not bad. You don't say
I
not bad.
definitely copy and paste. Not bad.
Okay.
And I have to tarik sikit. Not bad.
Bam. Okay, good. So, to prompt things first, we are a bit different in our formatting. Alright? So, I'm not sure why the TV is so laggy. But to us, it's distracting. Distracting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Alright, so
Yes.
we
Continue
go
the show.
through.
Yeah.
Alright? So, today our topic is about clinical decision and the coverage decision by the insurer. Right?
Yep.
So, first thing first, we are not going to mention any company name. Right? I was prompted by Seph to have this
Disclaimer.
a disclaimer. Disclaimer. I apologize again. I just berbuka puasa. My brain is still catching up the calorie. So I'll pass this to Seph.
Before that, thank you everyone for coming here. So for the disclaimer is that first thing, it is a discussion area. So we do not mention name, but you can, however, use alphabet to represent the company. So let's say like the company Gunung, you can use A company.
AI company.
And then let's say for another company, you can use like A to Z, P or G company. We would prefer to use that.
S.
And then and then other than that, this is a discussion area. So try not to use any any bad words lah.
Yes,
Please
yes.
don't attack us. We are just here to share our experience. And for whatever that we are sharing here, the conversation that we are having here cannot be used as evidence to go against us in the court. Yes.
Good?
You good, Maurice?
I'm good.
You okay,
I'm just
huh?
talking about the camera. I'm looking very fat in the camera. So I'm telling our social media guy I look very fat.
It's okay. The camera don't lie.
Very sad to say to you, it's the truth.
Yeah.
And they can't do a lot of things because
You know, normally when I take video, I like to use Meitu. So I hope, we can have Meitu.
Understand?
Thank you.
Maurice, this is the third version, May 3.
me too.
The 4 is May 4.
What is
Wow.
May 2.
that? May 2, May 3, May 4.
Now you get.
Now
Now
I
you get.
I'm still processing my calories.
I think she also going through the fasting month.
Yeah. You puasa 24 months, 24
24 months.
Oh my god, I like this format.
I don't.
you
eye to eye.
you puasa 24 months. You won't complain about camera already.
I
I think you skeleton. Ayo.
Yeah. So what's our today's topics again? We're talking about the clinical decision and also the coverage decision.
Yeah.
So do you know what is the differences between a clinical decision and coverage decision?
You tell us.
Yeah. You tell us. You
Okay, I
also.
tell you. So clinical decision is a medical judgment by the doctor, healthcare professional. Is talking about what is the best treatment for the patient, whether the patient needs any surgery, which medication is best to use on, and then whether to admit hospital or not. So it's the advice by the healthcare. Okay, so what about coverage decision then? Coverage decision is talking about policy wording, talking about waiting period, talking about exclusion, talking about benefits, the schedule of benefit, what is it cover, whether the medical is necessity for the definitions. Yep. So this is the coverage decision. So in layman term, right, basically is clinical decision is made by the doctor based on medical needs.
Understood?
But for coverage decision is made by the insurance based on policy terms.
Understood.
So let me ask you a question. if your doctor says you need a treatment, right? Does that mean that your insurance will definitely pay for it?
No,
No, not necessary.
not necessary.
C situation.
See situations,
yes.
no.
Situation.
Can I hear more why no and what are the situations about?
Okay, for example, if today you went to the hospital due to headache, right? So is it necessary for you to be hospitalized due to the headache?
Then I buy insurance headache, my insurance should cover me, ma.
No, it depends, ma. Like what Alif said just now, it depends on the situation. Like for example, if the person have pre-existing conditions of hypertension, and then got a severe headache, and then went into the hospital, admitted, then it is medical necessary to be monitored, and to get treated in the hospital, lah. But if the person is perfectly healthy and suddenly got headache, and then just went to the hospital, and then doctor admitted it, but from the insurance point of view, right, they can reject the hospitalization claim because they say this can be treated as an outpatient. This can be treated as an outpatient. So at this point, right, so doctor need to justify why it is needed. Maybe they went through a blood test, or they run through some tests that it is needed to be hospitalized to monitor and get treatment, right? But so they need to justify to the insurance company. So because from insurance side, we look at it, we say, it's fine, don't need, just take medicine, go home. Yeah, so it's really very subjective to the situation actually.
So it's very based on how doctor justify it, right?
Yes.
Okay, then what about Alif? You say just now you said
What did I
kind of
say?
situations, right? Like, can you
remember what-
elaborate more?
Moses already elaborate on the situation.
Okay, I can take the bet. So for the case just now, right? Let's say for the headache, if let's say the blood pressure is relatively normal, then that's fine. It's very difficult for a doctor to justify you to admitted to the hospital. But if let's say it is a hypertensive crisis where the blood pressure is too high, and then some of the symptoms like intracranial pressure rise, you feel eye pain already, or even headache, then yes, that one is crisis already. That one have no problem. So it really depends on the situation. And then let's say that one we were talking about just now was more towards a pay and claim. But if let's say the client wanted to go through GL application, the doctor actually have to justify first. Only then after everything was sent to the insurance company, then they will give the decision. That's why we say that it really depends on the situation.
But again, right, if I remember, right, even though it depends on the situations, right, we have to go through the contract, whether the contract cover or not.
Yes.
Because I remember, right, there are some waiting period in the contract that we need to go through in order to do the claim or to send in the GL for approval in order for me to admit, isn't it? So I remember for accident we cover immediately, right? So this regards whatever accident we cover immediately. Outpatient kidney dialysis, we need to wait for 30 days. And outpatient cancer treatment, we need to wait for 60 days. And other illnesses, we need to wait for 120 days. Is there any situation whereby, today I headache, I very pain with your situations that I need to admit because like your case just now, but I'm still within this 120 days. Then
No.
what?
If it's hypertensive crisis during the application period, if they do not declare that they are borderline hypertension, or if they did not declare that they are hypertension, then very likely cannot, and then this will impact the policy coverage also.
It will fall into a stage where we need to investigate. We need to investigate, go back to the past 5 years medical history. Yeah, so it's going to take some time. If we manage to justify there's no medical record, yes, then it is payable.
So again, right, even though doctor justified that I need to admit, but I also have to look at the contract, whether I meet the contract or not in order for me to admit for GL approval and also for medical claim, right?
Yes.
I see. Okay, so I need to look at both ways lah.
Yes.
Yep.
But usually client don't really read the policy, so I think the best decision is to call your agent.
Yeah, true.
Your agent knows the best.
So basically, right, instead of all this, right, the client and the agent, right, no, I should say the agent role is very important to understand about the claim process, how to help the client to go to make the claim successful and things like that, right? So besides doctor advice and doctor justified, correct? So can we talk about how the claim process will be about the claim process?
Yes. Is that my cue? Thank you so much.
Am I not looking at you?
You're looking at different people at the
Oh,
same
sorry.
time. Yeah. Thank you. So claim process is basically first things first. Do you have insurance? If you don't have insurance, you don't even have to think about the insurance part. Correct? So one thing is that you have to seek treatment because the only people who knows what you are dealing with is yourself and the doctor that is treating based on the report, based on the Q&A that the doctor will do. So once the process done, usually we advise to go to clinic first, the nearest first lah, right? And then you go to refer to the nearest hospital, right? So what else?
What else?
What else?
I thought you were supposed to talk about the claim process. Now you are looking at me. What else?
Okay, I think you mean okay. I can take the bet.
He's still processing his calories.
It's okay. I'll take the bet from there. So whatever Alif have talked just now is from the customer side, from the client side, and from the agent side. But usually when it comes to claim processes, the full process is that the claim submission. Okay, so claim submission is done usually by hospital if it's a GL application.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's a pay and claim, then it's done by the client or by the agent. So you have to make sure that all the forms are completed, supporting document, bill, invoices, and receipts, including
Itemized bill.
the itemized bill. Yes, that one very important. Then after that, when the insurer company receive the documentation, they will do the initial screening. So the administrative department will actually make sure that all the documentation is completed, and then also check the policy status. And then it will go into the core processes, which is the claim assessment. Really depending on what type of claim. So let's say like it's a medical claim, then the HNS, the hospital and surgical department will actually take care of it. If it's a critical illness claim or death claim or TBD claim, then the major claim department will actually take care of it. So they are the first liner of reviewer. So they review and then they match the claim against the policy. This one a bit technical, bear with me. And after that, depending on the situation, usually major claim, they will need to go through medical assessor. But for HNS, due to the speed of it, sometimes as long as it's not too much, if it's not more than their stated amount, then the officer himself can actually do the decision. Unless it's more than that, then they will have to go through the medical assessor.
Might I ask how much is over a certain limit?
It really depends on the illness, and then different company different.
Yeah.
Yes, even major claim also different company different. So this is something that sometimes when I discuss with my client, right, if they will ask like, oh, this company, this insurer is so cheap, their insurance is so cheap, then I say, oh, do you know how much the threshold for them to investigate? Different company will have different threshold. Usually the bigger the company, the threshold is higher. So back to it, after the medical assessor, then the next will be underwriting team. They will need to cross-check the underwriting team to check the original application disclosure, whether everything has been disclosed, whether the current risk match with the risk that when they sign up the policy. And the investigation unit, next it will be the investigation unit if it is needed. If it's large claim, like a major claim, or it is they think that there is any suspicion of fraud, then in that case, they will need to actually get this investigation unit, which include usually field investigator, hospital verification, meaning they will call hospital directly, interviews to the client, or they will check within the field, meaning they will check across different insurer, or sometimes involve reinsurer. Then next, sometimes they will need to align with reinsurer as well. If the amount is higher than the insurer can decide, they will actually have to check with the reinsurer. Okay? And last but not, then the last will be the decision. So once they make the decision, then whether it is a payout or it's a dispute, then they will execute it. And yep, that will be all for the processes.
Okay. But how about, can I ask is, how about if you compile everything really, went through the process, then the claim is declined, the claim is rejected. So how do we as an agent that will to go through this how do we as an agent will react?
Okay, for this one, right, from the client perspective, they actually have two choices. Either they can make the appeal towards the specific insurer. They can work with their agent, or sometimes they don't want to work with their agent also can. They can hire a lawyer to do that. But that's not necessary. They can do it by themselves, appeal with the insurer. If they are still not satisfied with the final decision, they can actually escalate this to Bank Negara. There's actually the website. There's actually a website for them to actually place the escalation.
Yeah. Okay. With the reason why I said why I'm asking this is because recently I have claims, which I've been doing this for about a year plus because all the documentation problems and everything. Let me tell you a little bit about this client of mine. I've been servicing her policy for 2-3 years already. When the first time when I took over the policy, she already cannot buy anything already because she have this illness that were affecting her brain and that her brain is going to be shrinking smaller and smaller. Yes, and then sooner or later she will losing all the ability to work, to walk, to talk. Even nowadays when I can't go and see her, right, she hardly talk properly lah. Yeah, she speaks very slow and everything. At first I thought, okay, we should do the critical illness claim on this. When I looked through the clauses, okay, there's nothing that can relate to this sickness based on the diagnosis. So what I'm looking at is, I say about, okay, let us try for the total permanent disability. Okay, so it took us quite some time to actually get the document ready because things are at government hospital, this and that. And then she every time she went back to follow up with the hospital, right, she have to go to different specialist department. So we have to really find the exact one. But recently I just found out actually the claim got declined. The reason is very simple because they say she doesn't fulfill the TPD criteria.
Which criteria that she didn't fulfill, if you don't mind?
Okay, based on this, like
Good,
your
you have the decline letter.
Yes, I have the letter. They say your condition does not fulfill the definition of total permanent disability as stated in the policy contract. So it basically, it mentioned here, any total permanent disability resulting from accidental bodily injury or disease which in opinion requires constant care and attention and where the life insured is confined by reason of accident or disease to his home under medical supervision and or hospital or similar institution, which currently actually she doesn't need to be falls under confined care. Yeah, she still can walk around. Yeah, but she have the risk of falling down, which 2 years back she actually fell down because she lost her balance. Because you know our brain is our central motor system, so she can suddenly switch off and then fell down.
Oh no!
All right, and then based on the doctor's report, right, they said the condition is going to be getting worse year by year. But the claim was declined because at this stage, she still doesn't need this. She still doesn't need this. So, I mean, for me, as an agent, when I look at this, right, I felt
Very upset, right?
yes, I was a bit upset because you spend so much time, and then clients has been waiting, and then you already. If I looking this as a client point of view, I say I already got an OKU card, right? For normal, for people outside the market, we already thought I already have an OKU card, and I am in permanent disability already actually. Yes, but that is how the governing law has stated what is the criteria
For the
of
appeal card.
yes. But under life insurance, right,
Policy
the
contract.
policy contract, the clause is totally different. Like this one, it mentioned number one, that you needed to be under a confined care and medical attention, which is currently she's not. And then maybe some of us, we thought of, we can go for suited occupation, right? But the worst thing is, even this also I cannot do. I cannot use this to appeal for her.
Why?
Because when they found out the previous company she worked with, looking at her condition, they actually advised her to don't work anymore. They are not firing her. Yeah, they just advise her not to work anymore. And then she, without understanding what is happening and what she can do, she resigned.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's no proof of her that she unable to perform on any duties, especially on her work part. So it's either that I wait, or maybe I try to look at it or find doctor. So in this situation, my opinion and my decision is I need to find back the doctor and to justify that this is by medical early, this should be a total permanent disability.
Because you foresee later it will be getting worse, right?
Yes.
And you also can try to use the clause where there is presumptive disability.
Yeah. So this is the two that we are looking into.
Under the TPD, right, total permanent disability, right, the definition in layman term is actually TPD only pays when your body is so badly affected that you lose basic human functions. Not just unable to work, but unable to live independently. So if unable to live independently, right, you have to actually unable to perform the activities of daily living.
Yes.
We call it ADL. So what are the ADLs? Bathing, dressing, eating, toileting, and mobility.
Either one.
And transfer.
And transfer.
Six
All
of
the
it.
above or either one?
No.
You
You have to
three
fulfill.
of
Three of
Three
it.
of.
three of
From
them.
6.
Then only you are classified under TBD, then the pays out will come to you. Yes.
So this is the challenges. I mean, if you're looking into the news nowadays, or people been commenting how badly our insurance company not paying the claim. If you are looking at the comments on the social media, right? I mean, as an agent, I don't really. I'm quite upset with.
The comment.
Yes, but the thing I can do is I believe that we have to let our clients know that you have to fulfill certain clauses, because every time when this kind of things happen, right, we receive a lot of messages. Hey, why like this? Why like this? Hey,
Especially if it's
really?
viral,
You cannot claim. So
Then why should I buy insurance?
yeah, then why should I buy? Are you sure? But one thing is I want to say is when it comes to news reporting, right, it doesn't really benefit us. It doesn't really helping us as an agent at all, because why? The news just want highlights, one. They just want people to read. That's why news is very, very misleading.
I
Yeah.
would say, right, a lot of people that will say insurance tipu,
Yeah.
Claims
Insurance scam.
scam. But insurance, right, actually they don't tipu. It's just that we don't understand how the contract works. And a lot of people, right, sudah beli mah, buy whatever and then don't know. And then what does it cover? Don't know. So they just pay on it. But when it comes to things happen, then we really drill down to the policy. Then only actually this to be clearer, right? We should actually, the agent also need to explain to the client what the policy actually cover in details, rather than sometimes a lot of people will just say, yo, you have 1.5 million medical limit, oh, cukup lah. That's it. What does it cover? Don't know. Waiting period sometimes also never talk about. Contestable also never mention. Alif, can you talk about contestable? A lot of people do not know what is contestable period.
Yeah, contestable period is basically the first 2 years of your purchasing policy, of the medical policy.
Then a lot of people say, so for the first 2 years, I cannot guna law, I cannot use law, right?
You can guna. It's either based on the sickness that is happening and the reason you admitted to the hospital. The insurance company has a right to investigate that reason. What kind of health issue do you have? And then if they find out even a slight bit suspicious, like a red flag, something, they have the right to investigate, and that could, if especially when you have GL application, they will ask you to pay and claim. You can go forward with the treatment, but you can submit claim afterwards.
Why do I need to go through these 2 years contestable again, whereby I already gone through the 120 days? Coming from a...
Because I can answer this. Okay, remember, if you help a client to apply insurance applications, you have to answer the health questionnaire, right? So if you answer everything, no, there's no health issue. Company, without any investigation, they approve the approval within 5 minutes, correct?
Correct.
The reason why is because when it comes to the application, insurance company was based on the utmost goodwill to accept your applications. It means that you have to be completely honest with the company when it comes to the application. But we still have to abide to the contract and the law, the regulation that's set by the Bank Negara, that there's a 2 years of contestable period. It means that by any circumstances, if it's require investigation, then we will trigger, the insurance company can actually trigger the investigation. It's not that we don't want to pay the claim, it's that we need to really clarify that there's non-existing medical history.
It's also fair to others, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Later, I simply allow you to claim, then I also bear with it because insurance is funding one, right?
Yeah, correct.
Because it's a pool fund.
Yeah, so it's like I trusted you in the first place, but I also I trusted you because I believe in you. In insurance companies, I trust you because I really want to take care of you. I believe in you. So at the same time, I also hope that you can be completely honest with me. All right, but another point of view is I have to really. It's not that I don't want to pay, but I really have to make sure that it is a legitimate claim. Yeah.
Okay, so in what circumstances, right, it will trigger for the investigation?
Okay, for example, like just now we did mention about 30 days, 120 days, 60 days. So if you're looking at the first 30 days, right, any sickness, it will trigger the pay and claim lah. But after 30 days, if the sickness is like dengue, influenza, okay, I don't need any.
Because there's acute attack.
Yes, there's acute attack. But if under the circumstances, if the sickness is related to our internal organ, like your lungs, your colon, your eyes, your kidney, all right, any gastro issues, definitely it will trigger. Definitely it will trigger. Yeah.
I remember I have a case. My client is actually over 120 days, and she BP suddenly shoot up to 170.
No, it's quite high.
Yeah, so doctor is actually require her to admit for monitor. But at the same time, right, when she apply for the GL, it's declined. Because it's not that we want to make you difficult, like Moses said, it's trigger the company to investigate. Because BP issue, right, is something that, in the insurance, are you like tahan for like 120 days, and then after that you come and claim it. So because it's some BP issue is something that you can tahan, so that they want to investigate. But my client is very clean. First time, no BP issue before, then the claim get through. Yeah.
Might I ask, what was the final diagnosis?
Hypertension.
Oh.
Yeah, just suddenly shoot up.
Quite young?
About to say my age. No lah, 40 plus lah.
You could have said 40 plus without telling the first sentence.
So then we want to clarify a bit. It's not because that we want to make you difficult. The company just want you to, like Moses said, want you to be honest with us and also be fair to others people as well. So there are certain things that we will trigger us to investigate whether it is a pre-existing illnesses or not. Yeah, if it's like something that, you know, dengue, pneumonia, all this is immediately covered accident. Yeah, so without investigation, right?
Good. Thank you.
So talking about things that cannot claim, right? I believe there are a lot of things, right? People will make noise one. Hey, doctor require me to do MRI, but cannot claim.
Yeah.
How Why cannot claim Doctor require ma.
I think this we need to be, when we're looking at doctors' requirement, right? We have to, as an agent, I would advise that you have to looking at the terms what we call is medically necessary. Okay, it's not that insurance don't want to pay out the claims that certain tests or certain treatment that we don't want to pay out. But if you really study in the contract, right, what is being paid out is the medically necessary treatment and doctor consultation. I'll give you an example. If today this person admitted to the hospital due to a viral infection at the person's stomach, all right? And then during the treatment admission in the hospital, a dietitian consultation is needed, okay? Insurance have the rights not to pay out the dietitian consultation one.
Yeah.
Because it is not a doctor's consultation. If you're looking at the contract, it mentions doctor's consultation. All right.
Okay.
So if this claim is unable to like miss out a portion because it comes to the claims payout, that there's going to be a document that listed what is claimable, what is non-claimable under the insurance claim one, right? So we need to justify with the doctors. So the doctor actually need to justify back to the insurance company that why in this situation dietitian is needed. Does this patient need a special diet to be recovered from this situation? Is it medically necessary to involve a dietitian in this treatment? Right? If the doctor can justify, yes, there's a chances that this amount of money can be claimed. Okay. The second, I give you a clearer example. My client daughter was admitted 2 years ago to the hospital due to pneumonia. All right. So they have run the first test for pneumonia. It's confirmed it's pneumonia. And then they run another test. When the GL is approved, when the client is discharged, the second test, I'm not really sure what the second test is, but it's a thorough checking how's the infection is going on. So the second test, the claims, the money is non-claimable under the final GL. Okay, because from the insurance company point of view, you already run the first test, but your diagnosis is pneumonia. Why you have to run another test?
Meaning to say, are you already diagnosed?
Yes.
Why do you want to run another test?
Yes. So in the end, we submitted the documents to the doctor. I said, doctor, can you help to justify why you need to run two tests, especially the second one, which is this one that we are appealing to for the claims. So the doctor write the justification. They say the second test is to see how serious is the pneumonia is. Not to just determine that the person has pneumonia, but to determine
The
intensity.
the intensity of the severity of the illness and everything. Once justified, the claim is paid out because it's medically necessary that time. Because my client's daughter is really in a very bad situation. Yeah.
So can I say that, right? Sometimes whether it can claim or not claim is actually very dependable on doctor's report as well.
Yeah.
How doctor justify, and also whether the agent is smart enough or not to detect this to detect this and then ask the doctor to re-justify it.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will always think that once a claim is being rejected, that's the end of it.
No,
Actually,
it's not.
Cannot claim, or company say cannot, or
Hey, cannot claim or insurance
So-
scam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Scam.
So it's actually come back to a question lah. Is it that hard to get a claim approved with the insurance in Malaysia?
So it really depends. If let's say the agent is lazy, then they might turn and tell the client that, oh, this one
Hey,
cannot claim or
lah.
cannot claim.
Yeah.
Try again next time.
But usually if you, unless that is a solid reason, we have to look at the reason first. So some of it, like your case just now, if the agent is smart enough or the agent is rajin enough, go and try to find out what happened and then make the appeal, get the doctor to write another form of letter to justify, then it works.
Yeah.
So when just now, I think, right, when I hear Moses says, right, the keyword is actually medically necessary treatment.
Yes.
So let me throw a question on the floor again, right? So there are people that's cancer, they need cancer treatment, and then they are using this medicine. Is doctor recommend and doctor say need to use what? Why cannot claim?
Okay,
There
I
are
think
circumstances cannot claim. Why?
I think you're talking about the new kind of drug or targeted drug.
To patient, doctor say one
Yeah.
then
So
why cannot claim?
what happened is this, you see, when it comes to insurance, what client understand and what some not so ethical agent, what they understand is that, oh, everything covers.
Yeah.
As long as it's medical necessity.
Overpromise.
Overpromise.
So, you see, when it comes to a contract, when it comes to insurance, when it comes to claim, we think that everything cover. But insurer don't operate that way. They operate according to the contract. They operate according to what they have legally bind to you and what they need to do. Yes. So when it comes to the specific case, cancer, then they want to use the drug but cannot be claimed. Because in the policy, it actually stated that, let's say, for experimenting medication or experimenting treatment, it is not covered.
Experimental.
Experimental. Yes, experimental. And then there's also another clause where if, let's say, the local government do not list the specific treatment or medication under the we call it SOP, the standard operating procedures for that specific illness, insurer actually has the right to decline the claim. So very likely for your case, which I also experienced that once with my client, we actually have to fought it through to justify again that the patient situation is not suitable for chemotherapy. Doctor actually justify this. We also get another professor to justify that it is medical necessity for the client to go for this targeted drug. So it doesn't deteriorate
Deteriorate the
the
body.
everything. Yes, only then the patient gotten the claim.
How long, may I ask, how long does the process took from the decline until approval of submission?
More than 100 days.
More than 100 days.
More than 100 days because it was another company. It was G company. All the communication was done through physical
Forms,
letter.
like paper.
Yes, they don't accept emails and they don't accept e-submission and all.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can be quite frustrating.
True. But looking at this, right, we are talking about medical claims, right? How about critical illness claims?
Yeah.
If we are looking at medical claims, right, medical claims is always so straightforward as long as the treatment can be justified, all right? As long as the treatment can be justified, it is medically necessary and whatever. How about critical illness? If we're looking at cases, there's much more dispute regarding critical illness claim, more than medical one. Okay, more than medical one. So it comes to like, is it that hard to get our claims approved in Malaysia? Actually, it's not that hard. Actually, the thing is, when it comes to claims, do we fulfill the criteria?
What are the criteria, Moses?
Okay, for example, for cancer, if the cancer is non-invasive cancer like skin cancer, it cannot be claimed on. The most common one is like we all know is heart attack, right? Skin heart attack. But there are three criteria need to be fulfilled if you want to claim critical illness for heart attack.
What are the three?
Number one is you have a history of chest pain. Okay. Number two, your new ECG reading is abnormal. Number 3 is the elevation of cardiac biomarkers. Is your troponin T reading. So if you fulfill these 3, right, confirm the claim payout. I have done the claim before. For my clients, one of my clients, which he actually fulfill the criteria of heart attack.
Yeah, talking about critical illnesses claim, right? I'm talking about stroke also. A lot of people thought that, right? I have sikit sesat, right? Then
Sesat, what do you mean?
Sikit stroke.
okay, sikit stroke. Okay, okay, that with my Malay. Okay.
Yeah. What?
Bahasa.
Mean sikit stroke meaning what? Like something minor, something.
Minor or maybe 20%, and then there are
The
a
minor
lot of,
stroke,
the minor stroke, right? Then a lot of doctor, right? They will ask you to, you still have to go for the procedure just in case that it will get worse,
Yeah.
right? Then they will come back to us says that they want to claim.
Yeah.
But actually, we for stroke, right? We also have criteria to claim it.
Correct.
Yeah. So at least we need to sumbat for 3 vessel and 60%.
Block.
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 Do you mean block?
Sumbat, right?
No, I think what you're trying to say is for stroke, right? It doesn't. You must be paralyzed when this to claim for the critical illness or stroke. You must be paralyzed. All right. One of the major thing because I have the experience of claiming this for stroke as well. One of my clients, when I looking into his conditions, he told me he had a stroke during Chinese New Year. All right. This is one of my successful TPD claims that I done. Okay. But eventually, he can't claim eligible for the CI claim because the stroke doesn't really make him unable to perform the duties. Like he still can walk around, he still can move, right? The stroke only causes his tongue unable to function that well, so he can't speak well. Yeah. So this you cannot claim.
So stroke, right? We have few categories and criteria for you to meet in order to get the claim.
Yes, one of it is
paralyzed.
Yeah.
One of it is like what just now I said, you have to be 3 vessel and then 60% block.
Yeah.
Then only you can claim.
So what I do for him is because the stroke actually affected his eyesight. He only left 20% of his eyesight. So he is legally blind. Both eyes are legally blind. So what I do is I switch off. I say, okay, we don't claim for your CI because you cannot get.
Then claim TVD lo?
I say I claim TPD for you. Yeah. Then the doctor justified, report, everything done, the claim was paid out.
See, again, right, it's come back to whether your agent is rajin enough or not and is smart enough for you to do
find,
the claim,
yeah.
to find ways for you to claim. Yeah. So like Seph also say, if the agent is not rajin enough, sorry, company say cannot.
Bye-bye lor.
Scam lor. Right.
So to all the audience online, right? Please make sure that if let's say you have a claim that is not being settled, meaning you do not receive the payout, and you already give up, don't give up. You can try to appeal one. Even like let's say 7 years ago, 8 years ago, you still got chance to apply to appeal one.
Okay. Back to just now, right? Moses, when you say a medical claim is very straightforward, as long as the doctor justified is medically necessary, so we are able to claim. What about maternity complications? You see, that impetus. Doctor say want to do procedure to get it out.
Yeah.
So cannot claim it? But I cannot claim all.
It depends on number one. We have to understand that for anything that related to pregnancy, right, most of the product outside in the market is not covered. All right. I think only just recent few years we starting to find there are certain medical insurance products that have covered maternity complication, pregnancy complication. All right. And then you have like prenatal policy that actually that actually cover certain risks of pregnancy complication. All right, but we have to bear in mind that when it comes to this, it doesn't really falls under the medical insurance annual limit. They have a certain specific limit been set to actually you can claim for this. But originally, pregnancy is not covered.
Why, Moses?
Okay, because number one is the insurance, right, is actually designed for the unexpected risk. Yeah, but you can plan your pregnancy one.
So are you saying that if pregnancy is actually a planned risk?
Yeah, it's a planned risk.
pre-planned
Yeah,
risk.
it's a pre-planned risk, ma. Yeah, very simple. You don't want get pregnant and you don't happy, lo. You use protection, lo. It's planned one, ma. Yeah. So, because and then cost for for example for the delivery checkups and even many complications actually as seen as foreseeable, means that when you get pregnant, all these risks you can foresee already. Right? You can foresee the risk already. That's why it doesn't actually really falls under the risk that can be insured by the insurance company. Yeah. But thankfully, be grateful that today at certain level we still cover. Because there's a lot of things, right, when it comes to pregnancy as well, there are many complications when things during pregnancy, there are many complications, right, are really closely tied to the pregnancy itself, right?
Like what, Moses?
Like diabetic, yeah, preeclampsia, miscarriage-related treatment, or emergency C-section, right? All this is very closely related, and then it's very hard to justify. That's why for what insurance company is looking at, this one I cannot, because it's not something that you can. It's not something that it's something that is predictable, It's something that predictable. Yeah. So I cannot cover full. Nowadays I cannot cover full, but I will still pay out a certain amount if you took the package that's covered for this.
It is an optional for the clients to take, right?
Yeah, it's optional for the client to take.
But the downside of that is that the premium will get expensive, lah.
Depends. It actually depends.
On the client.
Like for example, if you're looking at the A company medical insurance, the A company medical insurance is already put inside the plan that is covered for certain pregnancy complication. It's already packaged inside. So it doesn't mean that it becomes more expensive because it's not the additional thing. It's already packaged inside. All right. And then for company A, the prenatal baby plan, when you purchase it, you already can choose the coverage of which prenatal coverage that you want.
How much?
Yeah, how much the limit that you want. You want the premium package or you want the standard one. Yeah, so if you choose the standard one, it automatically will be cheaper because it's a baby plan as well at the same time. But if you choose the premium one, all right, then it will relate more expensive lah. It will become more expensive lah. But of course, the premium one, it covers more lah. It's a one-off payment of, I think it's 10 to 30,000 around that lah.
I have just checked, right? What cover under the specific maternity complication example, right? Is molar pregnancy, ectopic pregnancy, preeclampsia, and late miscarriage, and so on. I mean, what I mentioned is the common one.
The one that you see is more often, lah.
Yeah. So will we cover under the specific maternity complications, lah? Yeah. So I also have one question. So when we talking about, I keep using the terms, right? Medically necessary. Yeah. So cataract. Do
for
we
your eye.
cover? And what are the things that we cover under cataract and not cover? Because I remember there are things that we are not covered under the cataract category. But it's medically, medically necessary.
Yeah. For this one, it really have to depends on the policy that the person is holding. So if it's like a slightly older policy, they cover for the surgery and everything because that is medical necessity. But remember, the older, I mean, usually on standard, the medical plan, they don't cover anything that is outside of your body. So for example, old policy, when it comes to the lens, they don't cover. Unless you are lucky enough. The policy that you are having right now is a newer one. The newer policy, usually they already cover for the lens, but they also have a specific limit. Then some more is a lifetime limit one, but at least they cover law. So the lens itself you have to purchase one. Then you purchase already, then you claim back. So that will be covered.
My understanding why they only cover certain lens, right, is because in our eyes, that is the basic, not basic, the necessary you needed. But you needed extra thing, a better lens, then you have to top up or pay yourself. Correct?
Yeah.
That will be considered a cosmetic already, correct?
Correct.
Because it's additional things that you needed. Because some of the client that will say, it's still doctor asked, my doctor said this one better ma. Why cannot claim?
A wooden leg and a metal leg. Got different meh? You can use to walk lah.
Can use that.
True,
Yeah.
wooden leg and metal leg, good
But
job.
now right, I can tell you, wooden leg is much harder to source than the metal leg.
Yes.
Why?
Because there's no manufacturing doing the wooden leg. More metal now.
I
much
can
easier.
use this example to tell my client,
Yeah.
wooden leg and metal leg,
Back
right?
then, right? Yeah. It's,
Because lens is lens ma. In the end, you don't need HD ma.
720p enough.
You don't need a 4K. You don't need a 4K lens ma. Right.
True.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, because the high performing intraocular lens, right, is they needed your both eyes. When they implant into your eyes, is two different things, you know. So you need to work together. So then you can create a better effect. Yeah. But the normal one is you just put inside lah. It doesn't have this kind of like effect, like everything, like the color very good or whatever.
Can put CGI there or not?
Huh?
CGI, AI.
You can try lah. You can
Suddenly
try lah.
that eye can see like, wow, Mourice pakai baju lain kan.
You can use your eye later scroll the TikTok.
Wah. You need the smart glasses already.
Yeah. So in a way, you needed. In a way, yes, it's right that the insurance company, I don't need to pay this. Because yes, surgically to do the surgical thing, the costing, yes, you're going to pay by the medical insurance. But the lens is something that is, I can choose not to pay one. I can choose not to pay.
Yeah. Speaking about cosmetic, right? Yeah, coming from a woman point of view, if let's say today I have breast cancer, I need to reconstruct my breast. Is that is considered cosmetic or can we claim?
Reconstruction will be considered as cosmetic
Yeah.
because it is not medical necessity. So
But- Really? Because right, that's doctor require ma.
Doctor want to see it bigger, is it?
No, sometimes like if let's say I have breast cancer, I already cut one side. Then I cannot imbalance ma, correct? or
Is
not?
it? You can be in balance. It
Yeah.
doesn't
It
cut
does
out your
not-
stability
yeah.
on your body.
Yes.
Unlike
Oh.
eardrum.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's a personal choice
Yeah.
to
Yes.
make
It
it
doesn't.
balance.
It's only it doesn't look good. It
Yes.
doesn't feel good.
Why you want to do that, bro? Why you need to do that?
Up and down.
No, it's like
But that is very true because it does not impact your survivability.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, for another example we can quote is that when it comes to accidental dental issue, meaning the person involved in the accident, the dental actually needed medical treatment. So if it's caused directly by the accidental, I know for A company they will cover one. And
Yeah.
for the most of the medical insurance nowadays that you bought recent 5 years one, it's going to cover for the treatment.
Yes.
But not for crowning.
Yeah.
They make it so that it will heal, it will stop bleeding, and then it will recover. But whether it is very nice or not,
I want to use a gold crowning.
cannot.
Cannot. Metal also cannot.
This one I claim before.
You
I
claim
have to claim
and-
before.
Boleh?
Boleh. Bukan dia boleh nak mencantikkan gigi kau. Dia betulkan. Faham tak?
Make sure your skull is correct, everything. Okay.
So my client, when he going for evening run, and then suddenly he lost consciousness, he fell down.
Oh no.
Face first.
Face first. So I'm very bad lah when I go and see him, right?
You You laugh at her.
Or like him.
Him,
If
okay.
her, I'll get killed already. I look at him, I'm like, oh, your face, walao.
When you go and
Very
say
bad
yourself,
Maybe it's because your friend lah.
Yeah, close, really very close one, really very close one. All right, it's my Kai lah, actually. It's my godfather lah. So I went and see him. And then,
I've seen it before.
yeah, and then I like, it's okay lah. That time was Chinese New Year, still can play cards lah, with his face. Or that night I really cannot play cards with him. Then the only thing he asked me is, can claim or not lah? I say, go clinic already or not? I say, haven't. No. Okay, we go clinic now. Because number one, accidental claim must be within 24 hours. Okay, went to clinic, doctor write. I said, ask doctor to write another referral letter for you to go and see dentist. Because his tooth actually got like a bit of crack and then it's bleeding. So, write referral letter, go and see dentist. Paying everything. So the dentist fixed the tooth and everything. Everything come up, pay and claim. Claimable.
Good. Actually, we have questions from the crowd.
Yeah, what? Where is
Hello,
the best
Jelena.
time to get a pregnancy plan? When you're pregnant lah.
Not really, Not really.
Okay, Alif, you can answer this question. When is the best time to get a pregnancy plan?
There's no best plan. Best time to get a pregnancy plan. You only available to get a pregnancy plan 14 weeks after you are pregnant. 14 weeks. And if you, let's say your application for the prenatal, we call this, while you're pregnant, are declined because of certain diabetic while you're pregnant. This case does happen, right? So what you can do is, mostly insurance will tell you to get it after the baby is born. If the baby is healthy and everything, you can take for the baby, and the baby can only, the parent can take for the baby after 14 working days. So when is the best time? It's actually the 14 week. You try apply dulu, because there's a lot of documentation that we need to submit to the insurance company to get it approved. And if sometimes not enough information, the insurance company will ask you to wait another 2 weeks for that checkup lah, for that scan lah, apa blood profile not good lah, ask you to do this lah. So the best time is actually 14 weeks. You try apply, then that application might take 2 to 3 weeks to get it approved.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jelena. Are you pregnant?
What plan should I get if I'm 5 months pregnant? From Jelena.
Looks like she's pregnant.
Yeah, I think
Very
she's pregnant.
specific.
Congratulations.
Okay, what? 5 months is how many weeks?
5 months, 20?
20.
20, more than enough lah. What's the question again?
What plan should I get?
There's only one plan that she can get lah.
I think what
for prenatal.
she mentioned is if I get the plan right, like for example, we all know the product, okay? Is we call it Life Joy Extra. It's an Life Joy Extra. So what are the things that I should be included in the plan? Yeah.
Good. Add on to that question. So what we can add on is, of course, first is the life insurance, right? And then the medical. That's I think the first thing that every mothers want to take lah. And then what we call this something that will cover the baby while the mother is pregnant, and something that covers immediately after baby is born for something like jaundice, or if the baby has something like what's the term called neonatal
incubation. Yeah.
Yes.
The box.
The box.
Yeah. Inside the
Incubation,
box.
inside the box.
The box.
The Tupperware.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So something that covers immediately. Because if the baby has jaundice, may take a while to get better. I think until like 30 days. Some cases until 30 days or more. Right. So even if the client is the baby has jaundice, they cannot take a new medical card. So something that covers immediately lah if the prenatal has been approved.
And then also because you can actually add on, besides cover the jaundice, the baby plan actually, there are certain benefit that covers congenital conditions until the baby is 5 years old. Yeah, until the baby is 5 years old, and then add on. Usually, what I encourage my clients to add on is to add on a juvenile critical illness, because juvenile critical illness is totally different from the 36 or 75 critical illnesses that we're always selling. Juvenile critical illness is include like diabetes, type 1 diabetes, asthma, asthma, Kawasaki disease. Okay, Kawasaki disease for children is considered critical illness because why? Kawasaki will affect the heart function.
Yes.
So those children that have been through the Kawasaki disease, right, their heart actually not very good one. If it's really critical, right, it's forever, it's a long-term thing. These are three of the most common lah. Yeah, asthma, diabetes, and Kawasaki that listed under the juvenile critical illness coverage under the baby plan. So we are advised to advise our client to actually add in this benefit as well. All right, and then of course medical insurance lah. Yeah, but we have to know that the medical insurance waiting period only started when the baby is born. Yes.
Oh, okay.
When the baby born, cannot straight away use the medical insurance.
Yeah.
What about when baby born? Then usually, right, like my boy, baby just born, then got jaundice. They need to.
That's why the plan actually cover. That's why there's another plan. We call it the baby care plan. Inside the whole baby policy, it cover the jaundice straight away.
Yeah, because you cannot have waiting period. Once they come out, then doctor say got jaundice, you have to go for the light thing.
So it's going to be a separate thing, but all falls under the same policy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is very important. So I think for Jelena, this is the plan that you should get. And congratulations again to you.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Okay, editor, do we have any more questions? Okay, do you have plan covers incubator or
I think
neonatal ICU?
So far, baby come
cost
already.
for my baby.
I think she worried lah. She scroll TikTok, scroll Facebook, a lot of story, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I think we already answered that
covered
question
this. I
in
think
advance.
we can mention it again lah. Yes, the plan does cover this. We call it baby care. It's a baby care rider inside AirLife Joy or Extra. So it covers incubator or NICU costing, but it won't be cover full. There's a limit. There's a limit for that. It depends on whether you choose the standard plan or the premier plan.
Thank you, Jelena.
Okay,
Thank you. Okay, next questions.
Hi
Hi,
everyone.
Bernard. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Bernard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seph, can read?
Okay, Bernard is asking if I want to do saving plan, best place to put is bank or via insurance company.
Wow,
Okay, who want to take this bet?
I don't want to.
Maybe we can discuss.
Okay, I think when it comes to saving plan, right? Okay, my usual recommendation is I don't recommend first. I ask questions. What is this for? 你要拿这个来做么? Like, what do you want this for? This saving is for what purpose?
I want to save it for my children.
Don't do role play now. It's live show.
Camera is there. You don't look at him.
Yeah, I think mine is the same because I always tell my client there are hundreds of ways, right?
To save money.
You can save money. So you have to tell me, do you want to save money or you want to invest? If the client say I want to invest, sorry. What?
再放上。
Oh, for long term.
How long is long?
Long term.
Yeah, but please
it depends
specify.
on. You have to specify the long term. Like back to our question just now is you want to save or invest? If you want to invest, insurance company, insurance policy, investment linked insurance plan is not a place for you to invest. Right? Like you ask what for you save right?
Okay, what I receive, right, as a parent, right? That's why just now I asked you. You say what you want to know your client, what is the purpose of saving, right? So I receive a lot of like I want to save for my children for their education. So when they grow up, they have a sum of money to study lah. So with this, right, I also don't ask to save with us. They'll save in the insurance.
The year is different.
Why? Because right, being a mother, like let's say, it depends also whether how young is my children. If let's say my boy now is 11 years old, you ask me to save in insurance as a saving plan, I don't think it's very useful for him, because right, by the time that maturity, when he gets it right, he is already 30 plus.
Maybe you have grandchildren by that time.
Yeah, so it might not so suitable for what I wanted it in the first place. It's not my objective anymore.
Yeah.
But if today my children or my baby is 0 years old,
Meaning just born lah.
yeah, just born. Then when you start to save now, maybe 20, 25 years later, then could be their education fund.
It could be. But
It could be.
Yeah.
But the shortfall is lock you for 25 years old.
If actually there's another way to do this, I think I shared before. Because if you're looking into, there are certain policy in investment-linked policy that actually allow you to do we call it a saver.
Regular top up, right?
Regular top up, yes. So you can actually do the regular top up. You can actually adjust it to go for regular top up. With this money will be 100% going into the investment. And then by the age of 18, you can actually do partial withdrawal. So you get a lump sum amount of money lah. So this is what I do with my clients. I say your children already have the investment-linked insurance policy with me. All right. So actually by 18 years old, because the policy contract is designed by 18 years old, they will do a partial withdrawal out from the saving account as a children education fund. So what I need you to know is, number one, the more you save, the more you get. All right. So do you want to do a regular top up? Means that make your saving become bigger. Then he said, okay, I'm willing to do that with a projection and that we estimated non-guarantee. I cannot guarantee anything. I said non-guarantee. There should be about 100 to 150,000 by then, with the amount that you're going to save. So you don't need to go for a long-term saving plan. So it's for the education. You can actually put it under the investment link, under the investment fund as to roll it, to grow it, become bigger. So like Bernard, if you want to go for a long-term, depends. If you look at bank, maybe the interest is lower. All right. But if you look at insurance company, you want to save for long term, yes, it's good. I think it's better. Why? Because number one, you have protection. Okay. Number two, the money is actually guaranteed. You have guaranteed cash value. You have guaranteed cash bonus. All right. And then if you are willing to save for the next 30 years under insurance company, yes, I think it's better to put it under the insurance company. All right. But it depends, at the end depends is how much you wanted to save under the insurance company. Because saving plan is always comes to one thing, is the more you save, the more you get. I really all run through the by doing a lot of saving plan quote, right? You save 320 ringgit a month. By the end of the tenure, maybe you only get back 110,000. Yeah.
Correct.
But if you do 800 ringgit a month, you see how much you can get by the end of the tenure. It's totally two different amounts. Maybe double or triple up the amount that you save. So how much you want for your long-term saving at the end of the day, it depends on you. It depends on you. Yeah.
Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Moses. Anything to add, actually, Seph and Mourice, regarding the question?
It depends on purposes lah. If you're talking about saving, so I also have client that is not saving for children, but they say I just want to save for retirement plan. Yeah. So they will ask for, is there any saving plan that I can save for? So it depends whether the person has this saving habit or not. If they don't have, I would say it's good that you save with us, so that every month that we auto deduct, so that you force yourself to save. Then eventually you will get a guaranteed dividend, so that you have a sum of money by end of the day. So if
Good.
let's say you have a saving habit, you actually looking for a retire plan for yourself, I actually advise my client to save in EPF.
Because
Because
the body itself is already targeted towards retirement.
yes, and also why I ask them to save in EPF also, right, is because their base is big. When they add it on, when the interest come out,
Yeah.
it's big.
It's
It's accumulated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the effect is bigger. And because this is I advise to those that is more towards older people, where because
How much older you meaning?
maybe 50 when they want to save for their retirement, 50 or close to 50 or 50 plus. Because 50 plus, why I recommend to save in EPF also is because the flexibility is there. Because in another few more years, right,
You
they
can withdraw, ma.
you can withdraw already.
Yeah.
They don't have to lock. Yeah. That's it depends on purposes, depends on different people, how young, how old. It depends on situation whether to save in a bank better or save in an insurance company better.
Subjective, very subjective.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Because at the end of the day, right, you come to saving in insurance company, their portion of money they actually goes to investment, which is non-guaranteed. Of course, we still can guarantee you 70%. Another 30% goes into the investment, right? Although we can say, okay steady, sui, our investment is about
4 to 6.
4 to 6% return, all right? But it can be maybe less than 4% and return. That one we cannot guarantee, right? You want a steady one, you want to keep putting into FD in the bank, accumulate the interest, and then next year take out the money and then transfer to another bank. No problem, no problem. But I think the only difference is whether how you judge which one is better. For me, if I will tell my client, if I want my money to be really secure, perhaps insurance is a place. With one condition is you don't have the discipline to save. If you want to
Yes.
save in a bank, you are very disciplined. You don't take out the money.
Yeah, because it's too
but,
fluid.
Yes, but if you are the person with no discipline, you save with the insurance company because why? You cannot take out the money.
Yes.
Yeah, and then but another advantage of insurance company is when you do the saving, if anything happens, you pass away, right? The money wouldn't be put under, we call it frozen asset. It will be directly payout to the nominee, to the
Creditor
benefit.
proof.
Yeah, it's creditor proof. You put money in the bank, it's non-creditor proof. They freeze it first, and
Any
then
debtor.
any debt they have to settle it. They have to
So
settle it.
basically, there is no yes, no answer, right
Yes,
or
it
wrong.
depends on personal preference.
Yes, yes. So normally what we do is we will, like Moses said, we will lay down all the options for the client and see which one that is suitable for you. Is it match with your purpose, so that then let the client choose. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is there any more question, editor?
Yes.
Okay,
Till I retire
like
like
20
20
years
years time.
Bernard, are you like 20-year-old or 30-year-old, 40-year-old? 20 years is
I think he maybe reaching 40 lah.
reaching 40.
Yeah.
So what, by 60?
I think by 60, maybe 67 years old. Yeah. I think, Bernard, if you are looking for 20 years time, right, you can actually look into saving in the EPF. It's better. You're putting extra money in the EPF.
Again, come
Yeah.
back to you. Do you have the discipline
Yeah,
to save in there every month?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can choose PRS. For the next 20 years, just put in extra money in the PRS.
How much extra are you saying, like
Depends on him lah. Maybe 6,700,
a month?
6, 7
Every month, every year?
every year or every month. 600, 7
6,700.
Yeah. Okay. 6, 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The 6767.
But
How much more time we have?
so if let's
Yeah,
say whether you want to
we still
know
got some
more
time, bro.
and explore more, you can actually call
DM.
either one of us to
Yeah.
come and speak to you and give you proper options, and you see what do you prefer.
Yeah, because if you want, I say 20 years time for now, I think there's no plan that going for 20 years. Max is 25 or 30 years.
Although
Yeah.
the market, right, not us lah, the market have
Short-term.
plans, but we still have to go back to, we need to assess what is your real purpose of saving it, and then your personal habit and other things. What other things that do you have, like assets or whatever, or have you done bill or not done bill? All this
True.
we have to assess. Then only we can give you some options and see which one is more suitable to you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any
Is there
question?
any more question? If there's a follow-up, please put it all up together.
Hi, Jasper. Can I get a prenatal medical plan before 14 weeks? Can right?
Can.
For with condition
Yeah,
with
there's
condition.
a prerequisite
Yeah.
before doing this. There's a
Yes.
prerequisite.
With,
Why you like processing your calories?
No, because
you're fasting also.
Fasting.
I wanted to make sure that I answer correctly because if you do not fulfill the terms and conditions,
Yeah.
so if let's say the mother do not have any other plan that is coming with her, then no, you cannot get prenatal medical plan. But if let's say for a company, if the mother has the specific lady plan, then yes, if it is naturally conceived,
Yes.
then before week 14, they can actually already purchase the prenatal medical
How
plan.
How soon?
I think after 14 days, 13 days onwards. 13 days onwards. But it has to be naturally conceived. IVF is not included.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I answered your question, Jasper. Any more question, editor? What are the common red flags during claim assessment? There are multiple actually. So usually the common red flag that can trigger the claim officer to actually try to investigate you is non-disclosure.
Yeah.
If you have any of the information that trigger them to think of, oh, there's a potential for this client to do not disclose anything when they are buying the policy, then yes, they will. It is a red flag action that they might assess they might investigate. Is there any material misrepresentation? Other than that, they will also have to look into the whether or not the policy has been lapsed, because sometimes, especially when it comes to major claim, certain policies they bought, lapsed, reinstate.
Yep.
Okay, sometimes during the reinstate, they might get the
Something.
they might get the waiver, disclosure waiver, because they lapse and then within a month they already reinstate.
Yeah.
Then they don't have to disclose ma. Okay, this is dangerous
Yeah, true.
because if they have any condition or they found out any symptoms during the lapse period,
Yes.
it's not covered law definitely. But if let's say when they reinstate, and then so nice or the insurers say that there is a disclosure waiver, then they reinstate the policy ma. So let's say I ask you a question, they found the symptoms there already. After they reinstate, 6 months later they found out they have cancer. But the first sign is actually before the policy has been reinstated. Does it cover or not?
No.
No.
Nope. Yeah.
No cover.
Yes.
Yes.
So the policy will be deemed void.
Yes.
So I know this is very complicated, but other than that, let me circle back to this. So this can be a bit complicated. But any suspicious movement will actually trigger them to try to investigate, especially when it comes to fire. This is very common. I know we are talking about life insurance,
Yeah.
but if we include general insurance, fire,
Correct.
Definitely.
when it comes to SME, the claim adjuster, wow, they will really check thoroughly one, because there's too many fraud already.
Harm.
And then the other one, accident.
APA.
accident in personal accident.
Okay.
As an accident.
So there are a lot of stage accident in Malaysia.
I understand.
Mm.
So if there's any recording from the car, something like that, CCTV, so they will check lah.
It depends on the claim amount as well. So if the claim amount is
Too big.
more than a certain threshold, yes, the adjuster might need to check
Do
more.
investigation.
Yes, they will need to get like any form of CCTV, any form of video.
Can I add on to this? Like, what are the red flags, right? I actually experienced it. Like, I also experienced it in one of the claim. Is uterus prolapse. So this is something a red flag to the company, because prolapse, right, is not tiba you will collapse, right?
It means before this is ready,
Yeah.
have the symptom.
It will be a chronic. It's a slowly, chronic means a slowly prolapse. So this will trigger the company to investigate also. Is it a pre-existing? Or so we have to justify when is it started to prolapse? Then is it before or after the policy in force? Then we will need to justify it. So this is something that chronic, right, illnesses is something that will trigger the company to investigate during the claim process. Yeah.
I think I have the same experience as well, which I trying to claim to activate the waiver clause for a policy. Is because it happens during application when we ask whether the clients have any of female problems, ladies health issue or not. The client said don't have. Okay, 6 months later after the policy activated, 6 months later, she called me. She said actually I have cancer, uterus cancer.
Oh no.
I said okay, because it's more than 120 days already, ma. So actually I can submit the critical illness claim lah, because waiver is under critical illness claim ma. Right? But the thing is, when I look into the report written by the doctor, it's written there before she applied from me, right? It's written there she actually went to see doctor because of a period the bleeding cannot stop.
The symptoms occur already.
The symptom occur already. Yeah, but in between that, right? I think she mentioned the bleeding and she stopped, but she didn't go back and do the follow up. Then she buy the policy. Then she buy the policy from me, and when we asked, she said no problem. But inside the report, when the doctor written the report, the doctor clearly stated it happens, and then she actually been referred to see a specialist. Then she didn't go. Yeah, so unfortunately, I told her that I cannot assess the claim, might not be able to be approved because of this situation. This situation happens. Yeah. But of course, at the same time, client said, actually, I don't know, ma. I said, oh, I understand you don't know, lah, but the contract is written like this. So I cannot, I must do whatever within my limitation. Yeah, I can do the best within my limit, but outside of it, I say, I really cannot do anything, lah. So perhaps you have to continue to pay for the policy.
Which
The waiver cannot be. They kena terus bayar lah at the same time. But at the same time, we still looking at ways that how to appeal again and see how. Yeah, because sometimes it's like dia tak tahu dia salah, and it's an honest mistake at the end of the day. So tengoklah macam mana lagi.
okay, thank you. Reflex.
Okay, any more questions?
Are coverage decisions standardized or reviewed case by case?
I think case by case.
Oh, wait. He's asking about the coverage decision. Coverage decision. So the first line of the decision making is usually on the standard.
Yeah.
But the assessor, they will actually have to assess the situation.
Yeah.
So there are also cases where the standard doesn't apply to them. They have to go through the case-to-case basis. Yeah, so I hope that I answer your questions. Okay, can you put it up? How long does the claim approval process usually take?
Oh, this subjective
Wow,
also.
this very
Lie,
subjective.
your take.
Okay.
Alif,
Okay.
you want to take?
The standard from the document submission is 7 to 14 working days. But depending on if they find anything new
Yeah.
or they need anything new, not enough document, they found something that is very syawah sangka on that document that you submitted, they will ask more proof. They ask you to do more tests. Then that could take like what you say 100. Who say 100 days just now? From the decline to approved.
Yes.
From your the previous company, right? G company.
Yeah.
G company.
So 100 days can be.
Can be.
How long
The
does it
longest.
takes the longest case that you have submitted from decline to approved?
I don't say from decline to approve lah, because decline to approve usually within 1 or 2 months, because we take immediate action right? But there's one claim, right? It's not from decline to approve. It's the submission process. It took me almost a year.
Your application, like
Yes,
you
the
declared
submission,
everything.
the submission, just to get all the document ready, it took me a year. Because why? Because the doctor took a year to fill out the report.
Wow.
Can I guess? This is G hospital. Not.
It's a hospital.
It's not P hospital, right?
It's a hospital in Johor lah.
So it's I like
Yeah.
the G and P thing, but is it a government hospital or private hospital?
It's a private.
It's a private hospital. Private hospital.
Private. This doctor cuti banyak hari ke apa?
I don't know lah. Maybe too famous. A lot of operation. Yeah,
Oh,
but
this is very bad.
that's
leh.
very bad. It's very bad. And then when it comes back, right, the report is right also have
complete.
not complete, certain mistake and whatever. Yeah, so yeah lah. Because if you're looking at from claim approval, maybe 7 to 14 working days. But you have to calculate in the process of submission. Normal hospital 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks. All right. Hospital usually 3 to 4 weeks. After getting that and then submit for approval, usually for a claim to approve about a month. That is medical. All right. But like the case that you mentioned just now, like critical illness, that might took longer. TPD claim might took longer than, because along the way, right, they say, hey, you got to have this document, that document. I think even death claim
Can happen.
can happen. Like
Yes.
took a longer period. Suddenly say I need some extra document. Especially last time when I did a death claim, right? Because the death claim is banked into a Singapore account, and then the person lives in Singapore.
It's a Malaysian but live in Singapore.
Yes. Yeah, and then the insured, the person who passed away is a Singaporean. Yeah, so the documentation part, it's a bit tricky. But at the end of the day, we managed to solve it. So it took us about a month. The fastest that I do a death claim, right, 2 weeks the claim payout already, because straightforward ma.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
straightforward.
so
yes.
it depends on the situation, is how long it usually takes.
Can I ask, right, if let's say the nominee is a foreigner, means that my life insurance, but my daughter is already migrated to Singapore. So the nominee, we have to put the passport number, correct?
Yeah, if the person is Singaporean.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah,
So it's already Singaporean. So I need to put the passport number.
Yeah.
But passport will expire. So what if the passport is already expired, but the nominee didn't come and update the passport?
It
Then
can
I die.
it can come a way is like because you have you have an old copy of your passport as a proof, and then attach with a new copy and then do the
You have
changes.
to declare yourself
Yeah.
as the same person. Then
Yes.
just because of that.
And then you have to have support document to prove the relationship, especially the birth cert.
if it's like
Yeah.
family,
Yeah. Okay. And so to submit in together, usually you don't have much of the issue in this.
Also
Yeah.
meaning to say that I need some document to prove the relationship with the deceased. Then and I'm the nominee.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the good thing is that my sister-in-law is Indonesian, so every time go immigration, I will ask tukar passport ke? Because I have to check the passport number also.
Oh.
And then our apps also, right? It's because of foreigner they use the passport number as the login. That also will tukar.
Oh.
If the passport tukar, you have to register again.
Yeah.
And you have to
Wow.
sync it back. We have to call IT to get this done. Yeah.
So, okay, I circle back to the question. If let's say the nominee with the deceased, right, deceased person have relationship, let's say mother, then I have a birth cert to justify, to prove that I'm the nominee. But what if it's a gift to my ex-boyfriend?
It's a gift to your ex-boyfriend.
Wait.
Wait,
Let's say it's a hiba.
I see.
I see.
It depends on
Yeah,
IC.
But in passport, just now we're talking, let's say migrated using a passport.
So you have the information should be updated accordingly.
So the key is we have to
Yeah.
regularly tell
One thing, before the person anything happen lah, make sure everything is in line. But of course, when it comes to accident, nobody wants, right? So yeah, the person want to claims the hiba, right? At the time you have to justify that this is you.
So okay, I should say the due diligence is from us when we have any hiba policy or any life insurance policy with the person. Then we need to tell the policy owner, if your nominee is actually
Non-family member.
foreigner or non-family member, you using passport one or whatever, you have to regularly
Check.
update the info in the system.
This to prevent in future anything.
Any
But if
claim.
suddenly accident happen, then
Pass away, yeah.
the nominee have to come, and then insurance agent have to come and help to justify that this is actually the person.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
slightly longer time
Just
rather than the
going to
normal
take
way
longer
lah.
time, maybe a month. Yeah.
Just to verify the ID.
And it is also wiser for the client to give the contact number for the nominee to the agent. I usually will ask for it. Like if let's say whenever I have my client to set out a nominee, then I ask, do you want me to have this person's contact number in case anything?
They know who to contact.
I know who to contact. They also know who to contact because it's very normal for me to give name card for them to pass to their nominee already. But for me to ask for the nominee's contact number, I only start doing, I think, in the past 3 years lah. It's good to keep a list of contact.
Good.
Okay, I hope that.
I think I can add one more for baby born. So I have a client who had twins. Twins, girl and boy. The girl application, the next day approved.
Okay.
The brother, which is the twin lah, the male brother, had some, because baby have some these soft joints what cartilage bagian pinggul punya, the hips
Okay.
So doctor found out that a bit longer. So what the company A is asking is to doctor find the follow-up session. Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? What is the current status? So when baby application done, right, they ask, and then it's a government hospital in PJ. It took 1 month to get the report.
Yeah.
This is a good thing
1 month.
1 month.
Yes.
I ask kalau lagi cepat boleh tak? Dia tengok
Tak
kalau,
boleh.
Kalau doktor bagi cepat, kita akan contact you.
Which,
Like robot ni.
which at the end no contact also.
They
contact you.
They contact me
Oh, good lah.
you are lucky.
My experience no contact also.
You have to call and ask.
You datang
Yeah.
lagi lah, you check lah.
Yeah.
Datang bagi nombor IC ke nombor. And then if you missing, like, because we are agent, we are not the parents, we have to get sign from parents. Consent. If we, let's say we follow up no consent letter, tak boleh bagi. Even though last time I yang submit.
Yes.
Yeah. So thankfully cepat get. A client did not make much of a hassle, just pay the report fee, everything good, done. submit. I willingly go take. Submit, say settle. Next day, submit, settle. So sometimes, depending on the hospital that takes the
Yes.
the
Yes.
thing
And then
long time
depending,
lah.
because like for example, government hospital, right? Some hospital you have to go there to get the consent form.
There's no email.
There's no
Email,
no
website.
problem.
Oh, website.
Like if I can get the thing from the website and then I print it out, it will be easier, right? I get a consent form, I also need to take number. Yeah, so really very taxing one. Yeah,
Can I ask how long was the longest time you had to get a report? from a
Government hospital.
Doesn't matter which hospital lah. 3 years.
3 months,
You know what? How?
6 months also kena.
No,
Yeah.
it took me 17 months.
Oh, what is it about?
Please let me
ah?
know which hospital.
Like the claim I do lah.
Yeah,
like
17
1 year
months.
lah.
17 months to fill up APS.
One APS.
One APS.
On one sickness or something.
On one thing, but that was a long time ago.
Okay.
Mm.
Which hospital? Please let me know.
I can text you the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
I
can avoid-
experienced another hospital government also. I recently took over a policy from AIA. This girl is actually complaining, right? She has a tumor in the brain and then removed in one of our national hospital, our government hospital lah. So is the procedure done in last year November, but the report until today they cannot get it. The father went over to get the report, wants to get, because need to get the claims done right, from us. The father walk every month, seems like going to the hospital and ask.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Cannot,
still
right?
cannot get it. Haven't get it. The last round was asking him to wait for 2 months. He waited, which is last week Monday. I follow up with the girl. Have you gotten the report? She said my dad went over. She said asked him to come back on the same week Thursday. Friday I follow up again. No report hasn't done yet. So it's been many. It's since last year November until now. I don't know. I think there's still long way to go. 17 and 3 years.
Yeah.
3 months.
3 months. Yeah, still
1 year,
haven't-
1 year.
1 year.
Longer than 1
Yeah.
year.
They want private or 1 year.
And then another thing, when it comes to government hospital, right? Sometimes the doctor that is treating you is not the one that is writing the report, and most of the time they are not the one who is writing the report. They will pass down to their MO to write it.
Medical officer.
Medical officer. So, yeah. When it,
Yeah, I think worst case scenario, the doctor is not there anymore.
Yeah, transfer hospital.
You have to find that doctor.
Yeah, but the good thing is when you go to private hospital, right? You went back and then this doctor no longer there. Actually, the private hospital actually will help you to contact the hospital that the doctor
New
currently,
doctor,
Yes.
currently and then give the report to the doctor to fill up. But I told you if it's the government one,
gone.
Pandai-pandai sendiri lah.
maybe like you say, the MO will actually write, so they will based on whatever record then write.
Cannot like justify, remember what.
Cannot really justify further. I think that happens to the one I told you, the TPD claim that got declined one. Yeah, which one of the doctor is no longer a doctor anymore.
Meaning not even practicing.
Yeah lah, dah retire or
Oh,
something.
retire.
So how?
Wow, this can be very difficult.
So the only thing I can do is on her next follow-up, let's see what's the improvement and then try to submit again. Yeah. So yeah, some claims really took a long time. Took a long time because of what we call it, the coverage decision. Yeah. Okay. But the requirement for the coverage decision. But I think at the end of the day, right, I think we as an agent, if we manage to get it done right, I think it's the best feeling ever. Yeah.
Oh, sangat lega.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, my stone is finished.
Yeah.
I don't have to carry it anymore.
So you don't get stoned.
Yes.
Kidney
Editor, do you have any more questions? Last
Oh,
one.
Hi,
Very
Jane.
Yeah,
handsome.
Eugene. Wow, handsome, huh?
Hi, if I bought a medical insurance in 2018 and I'm having medication for depression later on, can I still upgrade my medical insurance coverage in the future? Don't. Unless it is a GIO, even if it is a guarantee issue offer, please make sure that you you read all the fine lines.
Yeah, Seph, you very fast answer.
Yeah.
You give like a breather.
Yes.
So
This is
the
very
short,
serious.
The short answer is no.
Yeah. It depends lah. Medical maybe cannot upgrade.
For any contract, this one is
Depression.
medication for depression.
Medical insurance.
Yeah.
They cannot
No,
legally
it-
bind any contract
It
already.
depends also.
Depends also. lah.
Whether they recover or not. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
if they recover and then after a certain time or period, there's no longer needed this medications, then they have chances to get upgrade.
Yeah, they might need assessment after that if they wanted. So have to declare lah. Yeah. But there's a possibility of it would be declined.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have a chance to upgrade. Yeah, because you have as long as your doctor justified to prove that you no longer needed these medications.
You have the
and-
sound mind.
Yes, then you can upgrade. You can try to upgrade, subject for approval.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, Eugene. Yep. EY.
Thank you for the questions. This is a very serious questions.
Okay, so I think we are getting into the end of our live show. We have 20 more minutes.
You want to sing song?
Negara.
Hey, don't play with the.
What? Asal
Yeah,
negara?
national
Yeah,
anthem.
negara
National
saya,
lock
negara
up. We
anda.
don't want to go together with you.
Tak ada masalah.
Okay, so anything else?
Want to sing a song? Selamat Hari Raya.
So I think we've been running through all the clinical decision and coverage decision and all this, right? So do you guys ever really come through the case that really like the claim dispute that they come out on news and become something a topic that been discussed all over in our community?
I think the thing that comes to my mind when you ask that question is the hibah claim that is from, I think...
Contestable, non-contestable thing. They brought
yes,
it to the...
Yes. I think last year, beginning of the
year,
year,
yes.
something like that. So the wife received the hibah payout, and then the
Mother
deceased
of the-
family, brother and mother contested. They say the first time they contested failed under the Sharia court because it's still hibah mah. Buat apa nak bagi, dah bagi nama dekat wife, give lah. But then they try with the civil court. They say, oh, this is not hibah, this is life insurance.
No, they didn't say it's not hibah, but they keep mentioning
It's
insurance, life insurance.
So the judge was like
Under the
based-
impression.
under
Under the,
and then
under civil law.
the defendant did not go into the
yeah.
court to defend themselves, and then it's like automatically bagilah duit. So it's like the first thing first, keluar berita dulu. And then dah dapat berita barulah they come back, and then the decision stick with the Sharia court lah, because it's based on the hibah
Yeah.
plan. I think that's it lah. Then nationalize. So like once a day I receive from my client ada tanya ni, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think another case, if you are in the industry long enough, if you remember on 2019, there's a case that have to bring out to the court because of a 2.5 million critical illness claim being rejected. Yeah, so, but the thing is, at the end of the day, right, the insurance companies still pay out the claims, but not the full amount.
What happened?
Because due to non-disclosure. Due to non-disclosure. But if I'm not mistaken, that during that period when it come out from news and whatever, the insured actually thought that this thing I don't need to declare.
Okay,
Which was
can you give me more
what
context or
it's,
detail?
it's anxiety attack. Before she bought the policy, she actually had a history of anxiety attack before. Yeah, and then it's not. She didn't disclose. Yeah, she didn't disclose. I think at that point also maybe I think both parties, the clients and the agent, had to bear a little bit of responsibility because you didn't follow through the application process detail enough. That's why the dispute happens. But luckily at the end they resolved this issue, but it wasn't by court decision. but it's settlement. Both parties is settlement.
Bincang tepi lah.
Bincang tepi lah. It's like really bincang tepi lah. I say I can't pay you full, but I pay you 500,000. Because why? Because under the because it really falls under non-disclosure.
Yeah.
Which this thing you should actually declare. You should actually declare. So I think maybe people will still question hey, cannot like this one, right? But what I want to say is at the end of the day, insurance, right? Number one, by utmost goodwill. Number two, as an insurance company, they themselves have to honor and respect the contract which are legally bind. I have to follow it. If I'm willing to settle, will you pay out a certain amount, right? Then accept it lah.
Yeah, it's
Because I'm good enough to pay already. Yeah, so don't need to make further argument. But luckily for this case, after the payout, okay, close case lah. Tak ada apa-apa. Because I believe at the end of the day, they both know lah. Okay, it's my mistake as well. I have a non-disclosure there. Yeah. This is the number one case though. The second case, I think it happens last year. The baby which passed away in the hospital for the treatment thing. Yeah, it's also because they mentioned because it falls under very grey area under the contract. Very grey area under the contract. And then it creates dispute, right? And then the medical cost wasn't paid full. So, but at the end it settled at about 280,000. Yeah, 280,000. Because the reason is because insurance companies suspect that this is a congenital condition. Yeah. So if we all know, like whatever we discussed just now, congenital condition, the treatment cost would not be covered under the medical insurance.
Yep.
Correct?
Correct.
Yeah. But because it's in such a grey area, right, then after they are able to justify that this is a medical condition which is non-congenital, all right, then they be able to get back a certain amount of the money. Yeah, certain amount of the money for the treatment. So if we look case by case, the first one is non-disclosure. Of course, it's totally wrong really. But this one, right, because it falls under a grey area, right, it still leave a room for between agent and client and insurance company, right, to have a place that we look into the policy and negotiate again and justify again. I still give you a chance for you to appeal again. It's not to say I don't want to pay, but if you really can prove that that I need to pay this based on the clause in the contract, if you really can prove it, then I'll still honor the contract. But what I want to say is at the moment when this thing happens, right, you look at the comments, right, people say, insurance company, nak untung saja lah, untung saja.
But you know what, even though the company pay, right, they will just say, they only pay this amount.
Yeah.
In the news, right, they never mention it's actually there are cases whereby it's non-disclosure lah, or there's a fall into the grey area lah, that we need a further justifications.
Yeah.
Because bad news spread faster.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, what I want to say this is, if today, to the people outside, if you have claims that have been declined, their claims been rejected by the insurance company, then it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It must be something that we have missed out, or something that's from the past experience when you bought the policy, you misunderstand.
Or maybe the agent is not rajin enough also.
Maybe lah. Yeah. So you need to find someone, right, to actually help you to understand the contract better in a layman term.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's better because inside the contract there's a lot of jargon, so I understand that why people don't read. Right, but I think it's our responsibility to let them know that at the end of the day, what is claimable, what is non-claimable, why is this claimable, why is it non-claimable. Yeah, okay.
There's once, right, I hear people say, right, there are many agents out there, they are very good in selling, but when it comes to claim, they don't know anything.
Yeah, this is very bad actually. One way to test your agent is that you ask them about their claim experience, and then you maybe can throw a bit of the case to them and check with them, because a good agent that actually spend quite a lot of time in studying claims. Like us, we always discuss about claim, how we successfully or how we fail, how can we make any more appeal. So we can sometimes preempt. We can, when we look at the claim and all
We know
document,
already.
we know agak this claim can pass or cannot pass, why it can pass, why it cannot pass, because we have the experience already. But I also have seen people who are in the industry longer than me. I'm 5 years, longer than 5 years. But when it comes to claim, right, not as good. They sometimes even miss the document. So it goes to show that they are not doing a lot of it. I think we do a lot because we do a lot of roadshow.
Too much.
Yeah, we get a lot of
We inherit a lot of those orphan policy and helping to solve all
Sometimes
these
not
problems.
And then we
Also,
very good in
parents
selling
leave them
medical
be.
insurance.
Yeah.
We are so good in selling it. That's the thing. Then you got a lot of claim experience. No?
No, we also have a lot of CI experience.
Yeah,
mas.
true.
And hence that's why, right, we want to have this session today to talk about the clinical decision and also the
Coverage.
medical coverage. Yeah.
Before we end it, editor, is there any more questions?
Alif and Moses, how's your family? I'm feeling good. My
I
parents
don't know,
good.
you ask
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah lah, I think, Cadence, how's your family? Alif go away balik kampung this weekend.
Aww.
Oh,
This is your fan, eh?
yeah.
Alif, you're KL people, right?
KL people, what do you mean by
You
that?
orang KL, right? So you
What do you mean by that?
So they're asking where's your kampong?
Yes, your kampung.
Kampung Tengah,
Kampung Tengah.
which is my
Yeah.
address.
Uh,
It is
So
literally named Kampung
there's
Tengah.
kampung tepi
No.
and
Why? Okay.
kampung kili.
No,
kampung
bukan
kanan.
Kili dia bukan yang macam tu ya. Kampung Tengah is basically right in between Bandar and Bukit.
So what about,
Bukit.
Tengah-tengah ada kampung
so
oh.
what about kampung tepi?
Tak ada kampung tepi, tepi sudah ada bandar.
So, basically you balik rumah lah every day.
I want to go out but jam. Thank you. Sing.
Sing.
Sing, sing.
Uh,
Marilah kampungku.
What lagu is this?
okay, any more
Any more?
questions? Alright, I think we should end the session for today.
Alright.
Yeah, anything to say?
oh, he's
Ui.
singing.
Copyright.
Copyright.
Kopi kanan.
Copy left and right.
Okay. Okay, Alif.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us this live show since 8 to almost 10. We'll have another live show on
Soon.
June, but you know, we can have some ad hoc if whoever want to join and
Yeah.
do again. But maybe not as much as 4 people lah. Maybe 5, 6, 7 people.
6, 7.
Yeah. I want what to do. Everyone do. 6, 7.
Why does it mean actually?
Nothing.
Nothing. It means nothing actually.
6, 7, no?
Okay.
6
Okay.
and 7.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So if everyone have any other questions, whoever is looking, we have how many people now? 200. We have 200 people watching with us. You can contact Mourice Chin. You can contact Seph Yo. You can contact Moses Tan. Can contact me.
Alif, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much. If my host have any other add-ons to put in?
No, for those who balik kampung during the raya, berhati-hati di jalan raya.
Yeah,
Mm.
stay safe.
Can get a PA first before balik.
Oh,
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
simple hibah, 50k is enough.
Yeah. The free balik kampung cover.
Can go to the... If
Can
you want
contact
the
us if
free
you want to
DM
free
us.
cover. You
then
can contact
get you
us. We
the
can
free
WhatsApp you the
cover.
link. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Alif.
Thank you so much.
Selamat Hari Raya.
See you
Selamat
next.
Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Okay.
Makan ketupat dan rendang. Jangan makan terlalu banyak. Thank you so much. And
Makan
see you next
ketupat
round.
dan rendang.
Lemang-lemang.
Perut bergendang.
Perut sudah bergembung.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Good night.